Are you looking for a new red dot for your turkey hunting setup? Today in Review This Thing, we're going to show you 5 of our top red dots for turkey hunting. This is Adrienne with Review This Thing, and you know we love to turkey hunt, so this video is going to focus on 5 of the newer red dots that, in my opinion, have what you're looking for in a turkey hunting setup. I tried to include a variety, but if I missed your favorite, comment below and let us know what it is and why. Or if you're using any of these red dots, comment and let us know what you think, good or bad. In the description is a link to our website where you can get a lot more information about each of these. Let's get to it. Just so I don't have to repeat this, all of these have a lifetime warranty, are shockproof, waterproof, fogproof, and have long-lasting battery life. Overall, they have really good glass quality. There's a couple things I'll mention as we go along. Let's get started with the Vortex Viper Shotgun Enclosed Red Dot. A few things that I liked about it. It is designed to mount on just about any shotgun that's drilled and tapped. With that, it mounts low on the receiver so you can keep a good cheek weld. It's fully enclosed so you don't have to worry about mud or debris blocking your emitter, so you should always be able to see that reticle. We have the multi-reticle version with your standard 3 MOA dot, a 32 MOA circle, a 65 MOA circle, and then any combination of those, you get 7 options. The circles are great because they're meant to correlate with shotgun patterns, so it should work pretty well. Once you're zeroed, if you can get the circle around your turkey's head, you should be on. Or if you don't need all those circles, then you can just get the single dot option, which is a little cheaper. The buttons are pretty big and they're on top, so they're easy to reach and work through the 12 brightness options. It does have a sleep mode after 10 minutes of no movement, but it has shake awake, and you can turn that auto shut off if you want. The window is ample size to see your target and what's around it, and the battery compartment is on the side, which we like. This year you can also get this red dot with a green dot, and you can get it in bottomland. So I did have a few dislikes with the Vortex. First, it didn't have an auto brightness setting, and you're going to see that as a pretty common thing amongst these red dots. Next, of these 5, although it didn't have a lot of glare in the sun, it probably had more than the others. I will also say out of these, there is basically no left to right parallax distortion, but there is some up and down. If you zeroed it in with your cheek down on the gun, as long as you stay in that position, it's perfect. If you lift your head up away from the stock, then you may run into some problems with vertical movement. I've become a fan of having my red dot a little further out since we started using Meadow Creek mounts a few years ago, so I am going to be switching that up this year. Next, we have the Burris FastFire E, which Robbie has been shooting on the Spandau S2 that you hopefully saw featured in our recent pattern tests. A few things that he likes about it: he pretty much always just wants a single dot, so the 3.5 MOA dot is ideal for him. Just like the Vortex, it's fully enclosed. This one's interesting because the front glass tilts down, which I think must help with glare because it really didn't have much at all. And basically no parallax based on our testing. The buttons are on top as well, and pretty easy to work through 10 brightness levels. And the battery is going to be on the side, so it's easy to get to. And if you prefer a green reticle, that's also an option. There are, in our opinion, a few drawbacks to the Burris FastFire E. First, the window is pretty small, and the casing is pretty bulky, so it makes it seem even a little smaller. Also, because of that, the glass almost seems a little darker. It could just be because there's more shadow from the casing. Like many others, it does not have an auto brightness setting, and it uses what Burris calls always on technology, which means that it's not going to have a sleep mode or shake awake. The main thing there is you got to remember to turn it off so you don't run out of battery way sooner than you should. And when you turn it back on, it automatically comes back at level 9 brightness. So you're going to have to turn it down first thing in the morning, or it's going to wash out your picture window. It uses an Acro P2 mounting platform, which isn't one of the more popular ones for these shotgun red dots, and it does not come with a pick rail adapter. So you're going to have to buy one of those separate if you're using a rail. Now let's move on to the Athlon Midas beam. Again, hopefully you've already seen this one because we have it on the CVA Scout 28. So far, we've been really impressed with it, and I think it's safe to say it's becoming one of our favorites. Our box says it has a 6 MOA red dot, which we were afraid was going to be too big at further distances, but on our turkey targets at 40 yards, it's been great. And Robbie says with his astigmatism, he can see this one probably the clearest of all 5. The glass on this one is really clear. It does have a little tint on it, but it doesn't make it seem darker by any means. In conjunction with that, there is basically no parallax distortion. Probably my favorite thing about it is the really large window. You can see the dot and plenty of room around your target as well. Both buttons are on the left side, which is really easy to reach with your left thumb if you're a right-hand shooter. This one has a sleep mode after 5 minutes, but again, slight motion wakes it right back up. Finally, it has an RMR footprint, which is a very popular platform, and it came with this pick rail adapter we used to mount it to that CVA Scout. And the only complaint that I have about it is, you guessed it, it does not have an auto brightness setting. I realize that that's not a big deal, it's not that hard to push buttons, but I like it, so I'm sticking with it. Next, we have the brand new Riton 3 Tactix MPRD XL. MPRD is micro pistol red dot, and the XL means even though it is that smaller RMSC platform, the window is extra large. It's not as big as the Athlon, but it's larger than other red dots you're gonna find in that micro category. This one has a green reticle. That reticle is a multi-reticle option, so it has a 2 MOA dot, a 30 MOA circle, or you can use the circle dot configuration. The glass is really clear. It does have a bit more curve to it. I only noticed that when comparing it to other ones. Once I'd looked through it for a while, then it looked the same. It doesn't have quite as much visible anti-reflective coating on the front, but it is tilted back and the hood covers it, and I didn't see any issues with glare. And there's basically no parallax distortion. Both the buttons are on the left side and easy to work with that left thumb. It does have sleep mode and shake awake, and even though it is that smaller platform, you don't have to take it off the gun to change the battery. It just slides out from a side compartment. With that RMSC platform, which is very popular, there are tons of mounting options. As a matter of fact, it should just direct mount to the Mossberg optics ready shotguns. Plus it comes with a pick rail adapter if that's the way you're going. Unfortunately, it does not have an auto brightness setting, and it doesn't come with a protective cover. And finally, I saved the one I am most excited about to last. This is the Hawke Frontier Reflex sight. And I think this might quickly become my favorite. You can get it in a Delta Point Pro or Dr. footprint, and it came with a grill adapter. Again, it just makes it super easy. I really like the larger size of the window on the Hawke. Not quite as large as the Midas overall, but it has a lot of width, giving you plenty of room to see around your target, especially with that 3 MOA red dot. And of these 5, I think this one is probably the clearest, crispest red dot to me. This one also has a bit more curve to the lens, but just like the Riton, you get used to it. It also has a little bit of a tint, but it doesn't make it any darker. The buttons are on the left side, very prominent, very easy to use to work through the 10 manual brightness settings. And wait for it, it actually has an auto brightness option, which is probably why I'm most excited about this one. It also has a sleep mode, shake awake, and the battery is gonna slide out to the side so you don't have to remove it either. One thing I will point out is with the Hawke, you can at some angles see a secondary dot above your actual reticle. I'm able to adjust the angle and not see it, and it's not always there depending on brightness. Plus, it's pretty obvious that's not the dot you're supposed to use. It has everything else I want, so I can deal with that. So there you go, our 5 top newer red dots for your turkey hunting setup. Make sure you head over to our website with the link in the description to learn a lot more about them. If you have one of these, comment and let us know what you think, or if I missed one, tell me that too. If you like this video, give us that thumbs up and share it with all your friends. And if you really like what we do, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. We have a new video that comes out every single Sunday, sometimes bonuses on Wednesdays. But most importantly, thanks for watching. Hey, thanks for watching our top red dots for turkey hunting setup. While you're here, comment, like it, share with your friends. Head over to our website, reviewthisthingtv.com. Subscribe to our newsletter. Also follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X. And subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can watch a new video every single week.